Hey everyone, Tony Dragon here, and right when I'm in the middle of editing a bunch of other reactions I did earlier, I'm hit with two new trailers. The first one's going to be Injustice 2. Now, I played a little bit of the first Injustice because my friend bought it and he played it, and then he invited me over and we played a lot. The story itself was fine. I mean, it was a story that you can that's kind of been done, like alternate universe, evil Superman. Or at least one of them goes evil. Others, a lot of the others go with him. Others rebel against him. Of course, Batman's the one that stays, true to the initial message of the Justice League. With with power, we have to constrict ourselves. Which is interesting because the Batman from the Justice League TV show, when they went to an alternate universe and the Justice Lords came into when they did the storyline for the Justice Lords, that Batman was all for, you know, going with Superman's dictatorship style of ruling over all the people, which was very interesting because I would always assume Batman would be incorruptible. I mean that's what Batman's supposed to represent. But again, I guess from a storytelling perspective, it was interesting to see Batman as evil. You know, at least evil in the sense that he's a dictator. But anyway, in terms of gameplay, a lot of people say it's similar to. It was very similar to Mortal Kombat in gameplay wise. There weren't like brutalities or fatalities, obviously, but there were a lot of cool, the a lot of cool animations, and each hit actually felt impactful. Like every time you hit someone, and the sound it made, and just the look of it, it just made it feel like they're actually getting hit, and just like it really hurts. And it was really weird to have him come into this new universe and say, "Here, eat this pill. It'll make you durable enough to withstand Superman's punches." I guess that's their story's way of kind of justifying the fact that all of a sudden Batman can survive Superman's punches without his armor. So yeah, the story was well written. Just on the basic level, it was generic, but it was still well done and very entertaining. I mean, I love the story, but not enough. It was a combination of both the story and the gameplay that didn't appeal to me, which is why I never bought it for myself. But if you ask me to play it, I'd be fine with playing it. But Injustice 2, I'm wondering what that's going to be about. Because if I remember correctly, the ending of Injustice is the original universe Superman finally came in and defeated the parallel universe Superman. It's just so weird having to say that parallel universe this, parallel universe that. And it's just I don't know. Maybe I can just simplify it from good Superman, bad Superman. But yeah. So evil Superman was imprisoned in this container that looked like it was radiating red sun energy, constantly, and he was powerless because of that. But he looked like maybe was it ice breath, or was it like his eyes started glowing? I'm forgetting which one of those two it was, but it clearly showed that maybe he was getting his powers back, or maybe the radiation wasn't affecting him. Like they were just short one little red sun radiation machine. Just like, damn it, I knew we should have put in one more, but no, cost constraints and all that shit. Now he's out free again and doing God knows what. But I mean, how would that go? Like, if Superman did escape, would it just be him versus everyone else, or would the Justice League members again be dumb enough to support him like they did last time? It's like, you fuck up once, okay, but you fuck up twice with the same thing. Your ass is gone. I mean, what the hell are you thinking? Like, really? But anyway, let's start this trailer. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. WB Games. Nether's Realm. Oh. Superman already. But which one is it? Oh. Ooh.
They say that battle changes you.
Is this CG? Because it's really good if it is.
It makes you stronger.
Okay, now Batman's here to defeat Flash.
More ferocious. A monster in the night.
And Batman just got taken out
Watch
by
it.
Aquaman. Really?
Learning.
Nope. No, Batman's still alive. And screw you, Aquaman.
Each time I enter the pit, I emerge reborn.
Someone's talking.
Put the devil on the other side, and I will show up.
That's Supergirl?
Evolved. Adapted. And prepared
Oh,
to fight.
Nightwing or Alright. Alright, so next year. And right off the bat, if that's CGI, it looks damn good. So obviously probably PS4, I'm assuming. So I'm already imagining like how good is it gonna look. It looked epic. The robot suits, that was something in Injustice that also kind of was just kind of 50-50 for me. It went either way. Either I liked it just for, design alone, something new and fresh. But at the same time, I thought it was kind of unnecessary. Superman didn't have it because that made sense. Like, why would he have... He has no need of armor. But this one, they gave him armor. I don't know why. Maybe the armor for everyone else made them too powerful. Superman needed a little bit of a boost. I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. It looks cool design-wise, but I don't see much point in having that stuff. Yeah. So maybe there was no supposedly not supposed to be a story from this. It was just to get us hyped up. But I'm trying to look for a story like here, but I guess not. Just no, all the superheroes are fighting. And yeah, I know Aquaman is badass in the game, but it's just so fun, so much fun to make fun of him. I don't know why it is. I guess it's because the classic Aquaman from, was it the 60s? The 60s show? The Super Friends. And just how, how little opportunity there was for him to actually show off his powers or his abilities. I mean, yeah, he's super strong, but he's, much stronger in the water. He's much faster in the water. He's not smarter. He's smarter. He's smart either way. And control, also communicating with animals, control amounts of water. But that can also be limiting depending on where he's fighting. So that's probably one of the reasons why it's so easy to make fun of him. And yeah, he is badass. So don't get me wrong. He has a lot of badass moments, especially Justice League. Which one was it? Unlimited, where he actually cut off his arm. That guy was badass. Really, just they did Aquaman justice in that show. But I still make fun of him because it's just fun. It's kind of like a little. I guess you can call it a tradition when it for people who watch Justice League. Because I've been making fun of Aquaman since a long time, since for as long as I've known of DC. And even though that I'll admit that yeah, he's a badass person, I still participate in making fun of him because it's just fun. But yeah, there was Supergirl. At least I think that was Supergirl because I saw that kind of got like a golden S down here, looked like an S. So I'm assuming like that's an indication that they're gonna add more characters, to playable characters, like a bigger roster. That's always a plus. You know, it's always a plus to add more characters. I don't care how small time they are in terms of the comic books or the DC universe in general. Just add more characters. Give us some more variety and like, you know, make us get interested in the characters themselves. Like, introduce us to, you know, minor characters we never would have known about otherwise because we're not big comic book readers or we're not, you know, the DC movies are not going to go into that much in depth into the universe, probably as much as Marvel is. I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy, or maybe even Ant-Man, you know, those were risky movies. No matter how good they came out, those were risky movies to take on. Even Doctor Strange is a risky move, but they're doing it anyway. I don't see DC doing anything like that for a long time. I mean, they're barely hesitant on making They were barely hesitant at first on making a Wonder Woman movie until the people saw how good she was in the Batman vs Superman movie. They thought, okay, green light the Wonder Woman movie. You know, but yeah, I'm not seeing maybe like a Supergirl movie or a Blue Beetle movie or Static Shock movie anytime soon. Even though there are huge fan bases for those characters, because DC do not, you know, see them as profitable as much as, you know, a lot of the other characters. But maybe with this game, you know, you can get a lot of that, you know, hype for these characters. I mean, I can imagine Blue Beetle in this. I can imagine Static Shock, Aqualad. I'm adding a lot of the roster from Young Justice. I just love that show. Jesus Christ, that was an amazing show. Fuck Cartoon Network for canceling it for Teen Titans Go. That was just so stupid of them. Oh, but the action figures weren't selling. It's like, what? I hate that the fact that toy sales actually, you know, affect TV shows now. You know, I know that was a thing back then, but that should not be a thing now. I mean, it's like, what the hell? I don't know. Maybe there is like some kind of financial trouble in the background that, you know, if you don't sell toys, you don't make the money to produce the show. You know, if that's the case, then I guess toy sales do matter, but it really shouldn't. You know, if that is the system we have in place right now, it's a broken system that needs to be changed, because there are a lot of great TV shows that end too soon because of that, you know, toy sale business, and it's just not fair. But yeah, this trailer was amazing. It was really great. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'll try it out when it comes out next year. Try it out with some friends and everything. I don't know what the story's gonna be. Maybe they'll have an actual story in the next trailer, because obviously that's to revolve around Superman escaping. But, you know, then who's gonna be on his side? You know, if there are gonna be sides at all. NetherRealm has done a good job of writing a story for Injustice. You know, so they might pull it off again on the second one. So we'll see. So yeah, my next reaction is gonna be Kingdom Hearts 2.8. Milking that Kingdom Hearts money, Disney, huh? Like, Kingdom Hearts 2.8, you know? Yeah. Normally we already gave you 2.5, but 2.8. Then there's gonna be a 2.9. Then 2.99. It's like before Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out. It's like, come on. I mean, what did they say Kingdom Hearts 2.8 is gonna add? Is it's gonna, you know, it's gonna have the original base game, the Kingdom Hearts 2, some of the some of the other games that they originally had for the PSP or PS Vita, and then, you know, ported over to the PS. Is it gonna be 3 or 4? I think it's gonna be PS4. Maybe PS4. So obviously the graphics are going to look better. A couple maybe extra scenes. And then there's this small section that's going to connect to Kingdom Hearts 3. But seriously, I mean, why couldn't you do this for 2.5 and now you're coming with 2.8? Milking that money, but whatever. I'll talk more about that in the actual reaction to that trailer. So I'll see you then, guys. Bye-bye.